All right, an unboxing of another expansion for the Heroes of Normandie system, tactical wargame system. Cardboard, very similar to miniature combat with a little bit of a kind of a Sergeant Rock cartoony style. So Heroes of Normandie Carentan. Anybody that doesn't know Carentan, it was kind of the peninsula with all the docks and ports that the Allies needed. They had to take the city to secure up the beachheads from D-Day and be able to move in heavy equipment. And the Fallschirmjägers, the German airborne units, were protecting it. So just on the flip side, you can kind of see, they give you a little brief. Some of the stuff that's going to be in here are, of course, Fallschirmjägers, and they cover their units, their regiment options. They get into some more heroes that are going to be in here, and a flak 38 gun, and I think some different vehicles in here. We'll go take a look. The whole deal is like the Fallschirmjägers were called the Lions of Carentan by the Allies because they were so tenacious. Also, they have building destruction in here. So a new factor that you can blow up a whole building. Always good. So again, cover art's great. It's got that cartoony style. Of course, you're looking from the Fallschirmjägers perspective. These are smaller, thinner boxes. Of course, the Heroes of Normandy box is that huge kind of box. Again, what I like with these, the ease of saying, hey, we want to do this type of, almost like a campaign system they'll have in. Matter of fact, we'll take a look. Exactly. Hadn't obviously been in here, but they've been doing this kind of a campaign system. Reminds me a lot of Descent and how Fantasy Flight put that map on the back, and you can physically kind of get a feel for where you're at. Same deal here. So as you play mission 1, which is usually simpler, easier, kind of learn a few new things, and then as you progress, you're getting a bigger picture of the battlefield as a whole. Love that. So let's just flip through. What they'll do is they'll cover any new rules that are going to be different. I'm sure they'll have building destruction in here, how the Fallschirmjägers work a little bit differently. And then they'll get right into their scenarios. So Belgian Gate, very cool, very, very cool. Let me come in. So they're starting with June 10th, and they got a second one called Purple Heart Lane, Cole's Charge, Truce. In French, Canal de, I'm not even going to try. Viera Etat. I know that's horrible. Sorry, guys. Final Assault. All right, so we're looking at 6 scenarios, and you can kind of see, sorry, I probably flipped through too quick, but you can see some of the maps. The Fallschirmjäger 42 assault rifle, or more like an MG 42, but almost like a BAR. Kind of cool. All right, so there is that again. Love that little campaign system for the scenarios, tells you where you're at. You're gonna have your new thick tile boards, double-sided. Obviously, we got a lot of buildings here, which is what I expected with building destruction. Your open fields, looks like even some marsh maybe, I don't know, let's see. Gorgeous, huge tiles. That was the thing that my boy loves, hardest thing for me to get used to. I'm still used to little hexes, Conflict of Heroes style, and the squares and the movement. Everything is stretched and bigger with Heroes of Normandy. A lot of eye candy. I run an all-day board game event here once a year with my wife, and there's always this this family that comes in, and their son Henry, I think since he was 7, was walking around. It's mostly Euro games and a lot of themed kind of Ameritrash, and he came up to me the very first time he was there, probably 3 years ago, and said, hey, I want something with some fighting. And this year they emailed and said, hey, Henry's looking for something with some fighting, and I brought Heroes of Normandy. I said, I got the perfect thing. They've already gone out and purchased it. He got into it with his brothers right away, and that's all they played for like 4 hours. It was just beautiful to watch. Again, we got a Stug, some overlays. I'm just going to kind of flip through these pretty quick. I'll show you front and back. Some Fallschirmjäger. Again, real thick cardboard that you're going to have. The cardboard take the place of miniatures. So there's one of your heroes, Lieutenant Colonel Robert G. Cole. 101st Airborne. There's the Grenadier Regiment. A lot of destruction to these buildings. A lot of stuff packed in here. A lot of overlays too. Huge overlays. Really like how they do this, by the way. Since they have the square spaces, they're always pointing off when this overlays in that either one of those squares will access you in. So sometimes they're even on a corner and they'll access all three of them. So they just show you as you're playing. And the last overlay, kind of like the red carpet. And it looks like a dock maybe. Whoops, look at that, ease of punch out. I'm punching these out as I go. There's one of your Belgian gates. Sorry for the glare. Love it. There's no ripping of these pieces when you're pulling them out. All right, so there you go, unboxing. I still want to get into the play of some of these. To be quite honest with you, I've got so much, and I'm still playing through Heroes of Normandy, and then I started playing through some Shadows of Normandy, and I haven't gotten good plays or enough plays in on specific scenarios. And I got enticed by those gazettes. I really, really like the gazettes. So, all right, guys, you don't need to watch me throw it back in while I babble. See ya. Chief.